Passage of play for nothing at the moment. Definitely there. Can they make something of it? Yes, they can. John Carter gets his hands in. Egerton. Egerton, the youngest player in this Oxford lineup, just 19 years of age. Finds Alton and the ball sped out. Egerton offloads to Asburn. Rugby career. Black scrum cap. Derwent sets it back once again for Egerton.
In the surroundings on the occasion.
Egerton out to Mitchell. There's options for the unmarked.
So what they do is they hang off him, they give him that little bit of space, and he back.
Egerton, quick hands, gets his hands on the ball. Oxford really now up. Egerton coming around for that 1-2. There's Hudson trying to slalom his way through the Cambridge.
Bit of a better scrum for Oxford there.
800-metre and 1500-metre runner at school, and at Wasps it's been announced this week as head of defence. Phil Keith Roach has also been involved. That's been for the Light Blues, and then you look on the other side where James Wade is the coach.
Great tackle then. The rest of the forwards just piled in behind, making sure the ruck was cleared, giving Oxford an opportunity to clear away from the ruck.
Its own chapter in this story.
Well, I don't think conditioning and fitness is going to be a problem. One, they've got youth on their side, and that makes it's not a bad starting point. But two, you know, they.
Kick from Rob Stephen, not finding his touch. His opposite number, Egerton, shows how it should be done. Inviting Oxford to run it back, inviting them to try something, and Sam Egerton will need no second invitation.
Advantage is over.
Such a disappointing start to last year's Varsity. Great take from Stevens. 19 on into the Oxford second row. Both teams had motivational
air belt of rugby players.
Egerton again showing and going. Tempo and the pace and the rhythm up now. And here he goes again. Sam Egerton looks for the support, finds it, and it's Charlie Marr who is going to put Oxford in try. And once again, it's Sam Egerton who's the inspiration.
And a chance, just as this defence is disorganised.
Henry Hughes setting up the position for always. That man, not wishing to throw analogies into this Varsity match too early, but Samson, Martin John, Egerton has a distinct lack of locks from last season. To that, on against the head, and suddenly Oxford threatening. Now they try and up it. Egerton spins out of one tackle and is over the line. And what a great finish from the Oxford fullback. Well, they needed some inspiration. We thought it might come from him, and Sam Egerton has stepped up to the plate and given the Dark Blues what they need.
That is a brilliant finish from Sam Egerton, but his pack did the hard work. The pick and go again got vital yards, got them going forward, but he has been the individual in this Oxford side who has looked like being able to score or at least cause some serious problems. The big pick and go
from their fullback.
1, 2, 3. What a beautiful finish.
Egerton, and it's Egerton once again who's breached the Cambridge line and has his try, as last year, changed the course of this match. How significant was that?
Well, we talked about the experience, and that comes through in crucial. And then the forwards took over, and they're so looking at the forwards, it just opens the gap up for Egerton. The first break he's made, but what a telling what it was. I think Andrew Smith, the open side for Cambridge, just a little bit over-egging it. But 3 points. A little bit of space around the fringes, and Egerton seems to be the real danger man in this Oxford side.
Yeah, that man there, a firecracker waiting to be lit at any given opportunity in broken phase play. And we've already seen it once. Quarter of an hour left. And now bursts away. Taylor feeds on to Egerton. Sam Egerton biding his time now, puts the box kick in, and that's good clearance and exit strategy from Oxford. Cheritsov up against Oxford. And the forwards now back behind the ball and driving through. Tom Rees and Price, the team's secretary this year. Lamont working in unison. Oxford, now they speed it up. Well, was there crossing there? Referee says he's happy, as I think it's Sandy McDonald who's forced his way over very efficiently.
I mean, they're as patient without the ball as they are with it, and that's been a hallmark of the first half. They didn't have a great deal of possession, and actually
wind very much in the dark blue sails at the moment. Egerton, Taylor, and up for the fourth try, and it's
defence, I'm afraid, all over the place, but great conversion.
Not working that time, and it's Gus Jones who takes possession, and the clearance kick allows Oxford to draw breath. Well, Sam Egerton really has been a calming influence at scrum half, and that decisive try early on, and from that point his team have never been behind.
It must be so disheartening to go through so many phases and passages of play only to end up deep in your own half.
Oh, Egerton's going again, gets the offload to Cullen. Cullen, hands off one, hands off two, and George Cullen goes over.
Good young man, and we're now in the realms of a record victory for Oxford in this varsity match series.
Yep, 35, but the award for the Alistair Hignell medal winner for 2014, as made by the great man, Mr. Hignell himself, is that man there once again. 2 years on from his first win, it has gone to Oxford University's number 9, Samson Egerton, and what a thrilling performer he is at scrum half. He has that capacity to set a game alight, Blue supporters, but here's the tries that they've really savoured. Sam Egerton, the first man since 1925 to score in 3 consecutive varsities. That man back then was a man called Tom Devitt. Well, Sam Egerton's name is once again on the history books of the varsity. Cambridge unawares. Cullen feeds out to Yanni. Sizable outside centre, Matt Yanni. Now there's the snipe from Egerton. A trademark snipe from the Oxford scrum half, and he's going to go all the way. For the 3rd consecutive varsity match, Sam Egerton gets over the try line, and what a virtuoso individual score that was.
Well, we haven't mentioned his name so far this match, but Sam Egerton, well, we've known from previous varsity matches just how dangerous he is, really sharp around the fringes and explosively quick off the mark, and just the gap open, hit the Cambridge side on just a simple pick and go. The decoy runner on the outside, he had the option to give him the ball, and Cullen, very cool and calm.
Well, we talk about the psychological advantage from scoring first. We thought the way the play was going, it was going to fall to the light blues. That is a huge swing to Oxford.